Eskimo, no, take Texas.
Are we throwing it on now?
Eskimos, yeah, throw it on.
We're the Wandering Glens. The reason we decided to honor Kevin Glenn is because Kevin Glenn's rights were owned by every team in the league at some point or another over his 18-year career, which means that everybody can have a Kevin Glenn jersey and have it be their team's jersey. So we decided we would get together and get a jersey from every team with Kevin Glenn's name and number on it and kind of celebrate the unity and the thread that Kevin Glenn has been to tie the country together. He played for the Eskimos last year. He retired in the offseason, although we're holding out hope that when the Atlantic Schooners actually get up and running, they're going to sign him to a one-day contract so he can retire a schooner and thereby complete the collection and have all 10. Yeah, we have 33 podcasters around the world, and I do mean that literally because there is a Tokyo podcast in our podcast network. They're the Tokyo's unofficial CFL podcast, but we've got a guy up from Wisconsin this week. It's his first Grey Cup that he's coming to as a Bombers fan, and we've got people flying in from all over the country from their own towns where they do their CFL podcast to come in together. So it's kind of our annual meeting is at Grey Cup, and this year we've added the Wandering Glens to it, and we couldn't be happier. We've got our own little trading cards we give away for fans of our shows, and it's just spectacular. We're all going to meet up on the concourse at the game, and before the game, we're hitting all the parties. And if you see somebody out there with a Wandering Glens jersey on, make sure you stop them, ask them for some trading cards. They'll maybe get you to subscribe to the podcast, but then we'll be up and ready to go. It's going to be a hell of a time. Calgary is the reason Grey Cup is a party, and Calgary is going to prove that again here today. For a list of all the shows, you can find that at cfpodnetwork.ca. That's got a link to every one of the podcasts in the network. Mine personally, the Stampeders one, is Horseman Radio, but we've got a team-specific show for everybody, and we've got 4 or 5 league-wide shows where they talk about all the action every week. It's just a great listen. There's not near enough CFL content out there, and so if you're starving for CFL like we are, and you're a passionate fan like we are, check out the podcast network.